Hey guys, we're talking about how tough guys ruin, sabotage, and destroy their relationships. I'm not talking down to anyone if I see them in passion. It's because literally, like in planning this video, I just got in a fight with my wife because I'm an idiot and was an immediate hypocrite to what I'm about to say. So let this be kind of a condemnation to me and a warning for me as well. I noticed this first going in the military, impassioned young soldiers and brothers getting married, smitten with young brides, and then those relationships folding, failing within just a few short years. I'm like, what is it about that? And, you know, fast forward, I've just been in kind of tough gun guy circles for a long time, and there is a common thread where tough guys seem to ruin their relationships, and I don't want to fall prey to it either. So these are the top 3 reasons why tough guys destroy their relationships. Number 1 is emotional distance. Number 1, absolutely emotional distancing. I've written it down, so I'm going to refer to my notes some, just so I nail this, because I wrote it really well, and this is the product of a lot of thought. We're so busy being tough guys that we forget that a major part of being a man is wooing the wife and showing affection to the kids. Sure, they need us to be strong and defenders, but you know, we run a greater chance of sabotaging our relationships than we do of having like 100 ninjas all of a sudden invade our house. We need to be strong, but we also need to love our families with real affection. You know, a lot of us are too much warrior and not enough poet. And somewhere along the line, we got the idea that we're like, men are supposed to be these solid oaks that are stoic and strong, but kind of lifeless as well, and that's no good. Eventually, our emotional distance is going to wither away the affections of the bride of our youth, and our kids, who may appreciate our strength and grow to respect us in some way, may always secretly resent us and never really love us either, and that'll put us as failures as men. Number 2, we're so busy taking over the world, we can't see anything else. Dear tough gun guy, you and I are more than how fast we can, or how many people we could kill in 2.4 seconds. Our body counts are our 1,000-yard stares, our ammo caches, or our weapons arsenals. We're more than that. Our identity isn't wrapped up in that. So quit being so busy taking over the world, and notice that your family, for me, my family is part of where I get my will to fight. I love my family, and I love other people's families as well, and I'm committed to the act of serving them in protection and even trading my life for theirs. But my will to fight is fed through the love and affection I have for other people and for God and country. Don't be so busy taking over the world, captains of gun industry or whatever you are, or being the tough guy. Number 3 is busy being right, and I just did this like a moron. You're logical and she's crazy, right? And you know, I bet if you took 100% of the fights that married couples get in, probably about 95 of it's just pecking at each other, showing that you're right and she's wrong, or vice versa. And you know, I think too many relationships that'll fail, you look back and be like, you know what? I wish I hadn't just tried to make a point all the time. To just show some sensitivity, back off, smile, and say I'm sorry for your part. There's other times when you really do need to duke it out, but I dare say that that's a freakishly small amount of the time as a percentage than the whole. So food for thought. Here's our homework, tough guys. Romance your wives, kiss your children, and tell them that you adore them. And if this is a struggle, let's not pretend that it's because we're too tough, or because that's just not who you are, but rather recognize it for what it is. You're too weak. You're too weak. Because I think wrapped up in who a man is that interesting dichotomy, that balance of strength and what is it I'm looking for? Vulnerability. And I think that's part of it as well. So train hard, train smart, and love your families, guys. See ya.